Hey, so I just finished session 3. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Part 1. I guess part 2 is session 4. So I took session 3 as I was told to do. I'm looking down at my notebook here because this session actually kind of blew my mind. He talks about oholics in here, and I instantly got what the idea is to to identify ultimately what people are passionate about that intersects with things that I'm passionate about. And that for me, I mean, I'm a guitar teacher. I thought, well, this will be easy. People who want to learn to play guitar, I get them. I know a lot of them, and I know how they think and stuff like that. But he also has you go through applying certain questions and processes to other things that were on the list of passions from yesterday's lesson, from lesson 2. So other things besides guitar for me that I take an interest in, I had to bring those topics forward and put them through the same process of, who else is passionate about this stuff and what is their internal narrative about it, basically. What do they want from it? What would they be willing to do to get the solution or the product or the answer or the sense of community or whatever it is they're looking for around their passion. And as a guitar teacher, again, I thought, well, I could go through all that, but I really know what I'm doing. I know who my market is. I know who my customers are. But I guess, in the spirit of things, I will go through the whole exercise and bring some of the passions up from other parts of my areas of interest that have nothing to do with music, that have to do with gourmet cooking and meditation and, all sorts of other things. So I went through it. Oh my God. I had to go down, I'm up in my study here, and I had to go downstairs twice to get more paper because once I hit the right, kind of the right mindset, I was just flooded with ideas. I mean, I was almost giggling. It was like so invigorating, the kinds of ideas and the number of ideas that started to come to me, and I'm thinking, I have never thought about this stuff in this way. And this is fascinating. I have been asked a really fascinating question, and which is, what is the language and mindset of those people who are seeking more of whatever it is I propose to offer? And so for instance, with guitar, I listed several people I personally know, my personal students, who fall into my main demographic, who are, say, middle-aged and older folks who want to learn to play the guitar or have always wanted to learn to play the guitar or used to play and want to get going again, basically in a nutshell. And I made a list of about 6 or 7 people, individuals that I know who fall into that category. And then for each of them, I thought about them for a few minutes, and I thought, well, what is their story? What would they say to me about why they want to learn guitar? They would say, well, my kids have finally left for college and it's my turn now. They would say, this is something I did when I was in college and I just really want to pick up on it again. Whatever it was. I went through each of these people and I kind of embodied them for a few moments in my head, and I wrote down the narrative. And I've got pages of stuff around guitar, around banjo, around nutrition, around gourmet cooking, all these passions. I have these pages and pages of what these people say to me and to themselves about why they're passionate about this stuff and what they are looking for out of it. I mean, this is a gold mine of information, and it was living in my head and I had no idea. So I am incredibly jazzed today and can't wait to pick up with the next lesson tomorrow. See you then.